lots of ajicis, more than what we need to make a good year supply of sofrito. So what we're planning to do is we're gonna take all the chayote that we're going to find attached to that moringa tree up there, because my husband has to cut that back. The bough of that moringa, the boughs are coming down, at least part of it, and whatever chayote is up there is gonna have to come down along with it. And look at that, I'm focusing on one of it right now, and those are cooking size, good enough for cooking. The frost has affected the chayote, but there are areas where it's still in very good shape, like as you can see here right now. Right here is in good shape, and attached to this are this chayote, which are like ping pong size, the size of a ping pong, and actually some are much bigger. Look at how nice this is. This is almost ready for picking now, and much bigger than the ping pong size right there. They are so pretty, and you can see that very good size, some bigger than the ping pongs. And we are going to just leave this here and see how long it could last before it actually freeze here. But I'm hoping that it makes it long enough without getting any colder than this temperature we're getting now, because it seems like it's not frozen, it's not affected by the freeze, but the leaves though, some of the leaves has been affected. And those chayote up there with the moringa, they are coming down together with the boughs of the moringas. There's two chayote up there, they're picking size, two up there and one on the other side, and I believe there's another one all the way on top, and there are the size that can be picked and ready for eating. Yeah, very good size. Okay, I stand corrected, and here I am. I've been saying this, not going to do anything. And if it wasn't for the frost last night, at least four to five more days, and we would have a whole lot of this ready for picking. This here, as you can see right there, is being, these are ready for picking right there. I believe I have 4 that can be picked here. You can see the size of that. Okay, so here's our harvest after last night's frost. We went ahead and picked a lot of these sweet peppers right here, which I make sofrito with. This is what I cook with when most of my Spanish cooking recipes require sofrito that uses this sweet peppers. They look like habanero, but they're sweet. They're not the spicy type. And I am glad to admit that I was wrong. I keep saying that my chayote is not going to do anything for me, and I am happy to admit that I was wrong. After the frost, which we had last night, we decided to go ahead and cut back our moringa, which this chayote vine was attached to, and this was what's hiding with the moringa branches. And as you can see, it's a harvest size, it's cooking size, right there. You could see that that's not right, that's just the moringa, dried moringa leaves stuck on that. But as you can see, this is quite edible right here. This is a good harvesting size, about the size of my hand, and that's a good one. As you can see, they're pretty much the same size, the big ones, as you can see there. And there are some little ones which I went ahead and I took it just because it's so cute. But as you can see, I have enough here for a meal. Right there, some nice size. Okay, so I stand corrected. If you're planning to try to grow Chayote and you're in somewhere in zone 8 or 8B, you pretty much could manage a very good harvest from it, providing that you planted it like early enough in the season. This was actually planted, I believe, in May or June last year, which is pretty late. But because of my health, this Chayote was here growing right in my kitchen, and my husband decided to put it in the hoop house because the first one I planted was affected by the extreme heat in summer, and it just died back completely. But now, as you can see, had we planted this earlier, we probably would have been able to pick more.